Let me introduce you to the last chili oil recipe you'll ever need. You can use this chili oil to dip your dumplings, drizzle over your noodles, or if you want a little spicy breakfast, you can put some on top of your eggs. It is absolutely foolproof and it creates such insane flavor. It's so good. Let's get started. So we're gonna start with neutral oil in the pan. I usually use grapeseed oil, but you can use avocado, vegetable, or canola oil. All of them work fine. Just try to avoid any strongly flavored oils like olive oil, just because it'll slightly alter the flavor of the chili oil. We're gonna add the shallots and cook them at medium-low heat, just to let the flavors infuse and get slightly golden. We don't wanna get them too dark here because they'll continue to brown as they cook with the rest of the ingredients. Okay, once your shallots have a little bit of color, we're gonna add some garlic inside. And when I say some, I mean like I'm trying to fight off vampires kind of thing, but you can add as much or as little garlic as you want. And then we're gonna turn the heat down to low and cook for about 20 minutes. I know it might seem like a long time, but this is gonna help make your chili oil so flavorful, extra garlicky. Trust me, it's worth it. Okay, so while the garlic is going, now we're gonna get all the rest of the ingredients together. We're gonna start with toasting your Szechuan peppercorns. So these Szechuan peppercorns, if you've never had it before, has like a very slightly floral taste to them, but they're known for their tingly, numbing effect that it has. If you've never had it before, I don't think there's really a substitute for it, but you can always just try a little bit, and if you like it, then you can add a little bit more. So you're gonna dry toast your Szechuan peppercorns into a pan, and this helps release the natural oils, so you're maximizing your flavor from it. Once they're dry toasted and fragrant, then you're gonna toss them into a mortar pestle or into a coffee grinder and just grind them up until they're like a rough powder. Okay, so let's talk chili flakes. I'm using Szechuan chili flakes, which I'm gonna let you know right now, they are spicy. You can see the seeds, which gives a little bit of heat in them and a little bit more coarse compared to other fine powder kind of chili flakes, which I really like because it gives you a little bit more wiggle room. You don't have to worry about them burning as much. So if you love spice like me, then these may be perfect for you. If you want something a little bit more mild, you can mix it up with Korean chili flakes, which you can find at local Asian markets very easily as well, or you can play around with a mix between the two. I typically avoid using Italian chili flakes just because they end up being much darker and have a higher likelihood of burning. Next, the chilies. I have about 15 Thai chilies here, but you can always adjust your spice level. I'm adding these chilies to a mortar and pestle, but you can also do this on a cutting board. Just salt it and use that salt as a little abrasion to help break that up. Okay, so at this point your shallots should be beautifully golden, the garlic should be fragrant, and your house should smell amazing. So now we're gonna crank up the heat just a little bit, and then we're gonna add soy sauce, the salted chilies. And adding the soy sauce at this stage just creates a little bit of a char that gives it that salty flavor and tons of umami. You're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes or so just to let those flavors steep for a little bit longer. So now you're gonna add in your chili flakes and let that toast for a few seconds just to get it a little bit more flavorful and let it infuse with the rest of the ingredients. And then you'll add in the remaining neutral oil and let that sit and simmer for a few more seconds just to get happy. Now comes the hardest part. You have to let it cool for at least 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. But trust me, it is so worth it. While it's sitting and cooling, it's still infusing a lot of that flavor inside. So there are good things happening. And if you try to eat it right now, it is like molten lava. So I highly recommend waiting until it's completely cool. And then as far as storage, you can keep it into a sterile mason jar, which will make it last so much longer. Put it on your eggs, put it on your avocado toast. McDonald's even started putting chili oil on their ice cream. What's your favorite way of having chili oil? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy. See you later.